So, first of all, what attracted you to the cadet program?
Yeah, I've always been interested in rural health. I've been a big part of the Rural Health Club at Wollongong University. I grew up in a rural area. So naturally, becoming a cadet and potentially going back to where I grew up, Tamworth was a huge attraction for me. Came with a lot of benefits, of course. So the monetary incentive, the cadet weekends have been incredible. Conferences like we're having here in Port Macquarie, getting to meet all the local GPs and networking. There's very little downside, if any, to being a cadet, and very many benefits. So yeah.
And Alex, you're just starting the journey, but what attracted you?
So unlike Ben over here, I didn't grow up in a rural town. I come from Melbourne. Didn't have any rural experience at all. Actually, just came across the RDN website through a rural health club at uni. Jumped onto a Go Rural trip, which was a 4-day bus trip that RDN sponsors and pays for, and you get free accommodation, free food. And it was on that bus trip where I got to talk to local doctors, local GPs, and just rural communities that I actually learned the breadth of what you can do as a rural physician and how rewarding it can be. And it was that road trip that actually convinced me rural health is what I wanted to do, and a cadetship was the best way forward to sort of start that journey.
Fantastic. And conferences like this, you come together with other cadets. How important is that, and that collaboration between not only just the GP, the doctors or the medicine side, but on the allied health side as well?
Well, I mean, these are our future colleagues. So you can see from the other GPs that we're with, they all know each other very well. That's very important. You have to learn from each other, especially in rural health. So getting to know like-minded people sourced from all over the state, I think is incredible. And just share what our plans are, where we're going, how we're going to do it. I think that's really important and one of the biggest, greatest aspects of becoming a cadet. Yeah.
Similar to that, when you're in a big cohort of uni students and you want to do rural health, it's very hard to find other students like that.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to, do physician or surgery, and you're like the odd sheep out. Just to have a group of people who have that same vision and that same idea of what they want to do, it goes a long way to feeling accepted and having people to talk to about your career prospects and just how it is to live rurally and stuff like that.
And you also get to, part of the first day of this is also to be with the general GPs that have been doing this for a long time.
Yep.
How is it to talk with the people that you hopefully will be in 5, 10, 15, 20 years' time?
Yeah, it is a glimpse into the future, and just the amount of insight you get from them, and learning from potentially their mistakes, what they've done well, what they've done poorly. I think that's very valuable for us sort of navigating the way to get there. And of course, you learn a lot about career progression, how to actually follow in their footsteps, and network, and it's fantastic.
And yourself, as a first sort of year cadet, being able to talk to someone who's gone through it for several years, has that been beneficial?
Oh, absolutely. You're always trying to find mentors at the very top of their stage, consultant mentors, but also people 1 or 2 years above you, just to see what are the kind of challenges you might come across, and just having tips. Having someone slightly older than you tell you, hey, these things might come up, but it's all going to be okay. It goes a long way. So just having that mental health balance.
Yeah. And so what advice would you give to someone who is thinking about doing rural medicine or looking at the opportunity of going rural?
Give it a shot. You don't have to fully commit. There's so many things out there, like the bush bursary, going rural. There's so many ways to get a taste of it without having to, commit 1 or 2 years. Talk to people that have done it in the past. Find mentors. Going to a conference like this here in Port Macquarie is fantastic. There's heaps of experience from all these different people that you can gain from. Just have a taste, try it out, see if you like it.
My first option would have been to say give it a shot, but my next one would be, rural medicine is one of the most undersubscribed specialties. And you go talk to a rural doctor and they're going to love talking to you. They can talk your ear off for the next week if you're happy to listen to them. If you have any interest, I guarantee any rural doctor is going to want to, talk through any of your concerns. So just, yeah, give it a shot and find someone and talk to them.